traveling and in a pinch for time to get your workout in, well, try this interval workout. Interval workouts are great for helping you burn fat and build muscle. You are working and then resting. We're gonna go over all the movements today and then go over points of performance and how you can scale this. If you're new here, I would love your support by subscribing and turning on the notifications bell and leaving a comment below. All right, let's go with exercises. We have 3 different exercises for today. All you're gonna need is a pair of dumbbells, so perfect if you're traveling and at a hotel gym. So with the dumbbells, the first exercise is gonna be a dumbbell deadlift. Your feet are gonna be directly underneath your hips. You're gonna have your feet a little bit closer because the dumbbells are outside your body. I'm going to hinge and bend at my hips and knees. My feet are gonna be directly by my feet, so as I go to grab the dumbbells, I'm going to grab the back side of the dumbbell. Notice that my back is low, my hips are low, so I keep that back flat. I'm gonna extend, press away from the floor, standing all the way up. From here, I'm finishing this movement with my shoulder stacked over my hip, hip over my ankle. To return the dumbbell to the floor, I'm gonna bend both my hips and knees, getting one dumbbell head to touch, and then I'm going to straighten. I'll give you guys the rep scheme here shortly. This is the first exercise, dumbbell deadlifts. Then, after you complete those number of reps, we're going to do dumbbell hang cleans. So the hang clean position, essentially once you start up from a deadlift, you're in that set position. I'm gonna hinge from my hip. As I push my butt back, slight bend in the knee, chest comes forward. Dumbbells are gonna come to above the knee, and I'm going to extend my hip, jump shrug, pull myself under, and then stand. From the top position here, notice that I'm pulling myself under, catching the dumbbell, the back of that shoulder, and then I'm gonna stand. So if I go kind of nice and slow and smooth, it kind of looks like a little bit of a bicep curl, but I'm using momentum from the hips to get those dumbbells up overhead. If you're using heavy loads, you wanna make sure that you're extending and jumping versus just trying to swing the dumbbells. So that's the second exercise, is the dumbbell hang clean. Third exercise is gonna be dumbbell shoulder to overhead. So once you finish those repetitions of the hang clean, you're now set for the next movement. So this is a quick and spicy workout, but again, it's gonna help you burn fat and build muscle. So in this position, I'm actually gonna widen my stance so they're underneath my hips and shoulders, between that range of position. Then I'm going to do either 2 options. I'm gonna do a push press or a push jerk. A push press, which I'll demonstrate shortly, is gonna be a dip drive. A push jerk is going to be a dip drive dip, which looks like so. Again, push press first, I dip, drive, push jerk, dip, drive, dip, drive, dip. For the push press, notice that my torso stays completely vertical. This first dip and the push press and the push jerk are exactly the same. Think of like an Oompa Loompa where I go straight down and up versus hinging forward. With a barbell, it's a little bit harder to mitigate because that load will pull you forward. Dumbbells are a little bit easier, so keep that torso nice and vertical. So you're going to push press or push jerk. The push jerk is going to be a little bit slower, but it's gonna save your shoulders. But for today's purpose of a workout, we're trying to go as hard and fast as possible with this interval, and then you're gonna rest recover for the remaining time, or the rest recover, then you're going to then repeat for a total of X number of rounds. Again, I'll give that to you shortly. And rep scheme. So again, push press is what I would encourage you to do for today. But you do have the option for the push jerk. So those are 3 movements. You're then going to rest, and then we're gonna do a total of 4 rounds here. Let's go rep scheme and how you can modify. So again, rep scheme here is going to be 20 dumbbell deadlifts, right? So I perform from here 20 dumbbell deadlifts. Then I'm going to do 15 hang power cleans, then 10 shoulder to overhead. This again should be executed as quick as possible. You're going to rest 1 minute, 60 seconds, and then you're going to complete a total of 4 rounds for today. Here's how you can modify. If the loading is too heavy or challenging, go with lighter loads, right? If you only have 1 dumbbell, here are your modifications. 1 dumbbell exercise, we're gonna change it up to a sumo deadlift, where my feet are gonna go wider outside my shoulders. I'm gonna almost do a plie where I'm pushing my knees out over my toes. Hips are gonna get a little bit lower, but I still have a slight forward angle in my torso as I come down. So sumo deadlift as that one option. For the hang clean, we have 15-15, so you're gonna do 7 or 8 reps on one arm, then you'll switch, 7 or 8 reps on the other arm. Same thing for the shoulder overhead. Since we have those repetitions, you're gonna split them in half. It'll be a single arm shoulder overhead push press, and then switch, again, half and half. Another option to think about, since we're doing 4 rounds, do round 1 and 3 with one arm, then round 2 and 4 on the other arm. Here's another scaling option. If you have not that much time and 4 rounds is too much, you can scale down to 3 rounds. That will give you some variation. Something to think about as you do these workouts. Now, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. If you're new here, I'd love your support by subscribing, turning on the notifications bell, and sharing this video. Also, you can support me by clicking out the links below. All the brands and companies that I work with continue to help me to be able to provide all this free content for you guys. So support helps me continue to do this. Any questions, again, leave a comment below and stay tuned for more.